Hey, today we're going to get a little bit fancy and we're going to try and bring some AI into our data platform. So far with our data platform, we've built a table, we've connected all this data to it, we've connected it to a visualization thing, but now what we're going to do is get really smart and bring in some AI. One of the cool things actually, and it's one of the benefits of doing this little series that I'm doing, is I've found this new tool within Google Cloud called Vertex AI. And the reason I find it really cool is that it seems to bring a visual workflow to produce AI models. So rather than having to use Python and all these different things to code, all of a sudden it fits perfectly in with what I'm trying to do here, where it guides you through step by step, no coding, just clicking in a visual interface into building an AI model. So what I'll do is I'll jump in and just show you some of the cool things. So if you click on this create data set, it gives you a good overview of the different AI things you can do. So if you see across the top here, there's 4 different sections: image, tabular, text, video. So I'll run you through them. In image, what you can do is basically use AI to make sense of images. The other side of it, which could be quite immediately useful to us, is around regression and forecasting. So using AI to make predictions based on a set of data. So we could look at our not-for-profits data and predict potentially, the outcomes based on a number of demographic features. So if it's a person who's based in a certain country and we give them this kind of service, what kind of outcomes are there? So we could start building a model around that. The one that I'm actually going to use is around text and sentiment analysis. So in our dashboard, we pick up forms, pick up survey data. So all this stuff saying, how did this not-for-profit impact you? I've put dummy data in there, but what we can do is we can do this text sentiment analysis. And the reason I think that will be useful for an impact measurement platform is you can start to measure the kind of qualitative impact across, say they had thousands of responses. You can start to see, yeah, this not-for-profit is making a really positive impact or not, and make adjustments on that. So we're going to choose text analysis. So this is the first time I've actually done this. And so it's been quite fun trying to explore the different features of this Vertex AI. But what's cool immediately is that it does directly link into our BigQuery. So once again, without coding, we've taken this BigQuery, we've stored all our data in it, and now we're able just to keep adding value to this data, all, as I say, with no code. So I've made the first steps. I've imported our sentiment survey or our survey data to analyze the sentiment of it. And now what I'm going to do going forward is I'm going to have a little explore, work out how we can start analyzing the sentiment of these, and then pull it back into our data and visualize it across the dashboard, so that then we can start to really see the qualitative side of impact that our not-for-profit is having. But again, this is what's super cool. And to me, what this represents is that there's so much value in not getting stuck on one tool and keeping exploring. Because in the past, when I've built stuff using sentiment analysis, I had to do a lot of coding. I had to pull in different APIs, do all this different kind of technical stuff. Here, I don't need to do any of that. And it's just more scalable because my code is nowhere near as good as Google's code. And the more you can rely on no-code solutions, the more scalable I see your solutions as being.